I'm Jane Seward, and welcome back again to this episode of Magic Spell. Faith is going to be with me today, and the most important thing that we're going to talk to you today is about a suffix, because kids who are Faith's age in school are doing a lot with suffixes. And a suffix is simply, it could be something as simple as an ed, an ing, but there's also some more difficult ones that kids in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade are learning. One of them, and I want you to write this on the board for the Parents' Day, it's able, A-B-L-E. And that suffix you hear at the end of a word like comfortable, all right? So we're going to spell comfortable with them, all right? Because there's actually, and I'll write this on my board and you don't have to. There's also another way to spell the able, or the able is what it really sounds like. You can use A-B-L-E or you can use I-B-L-E. Now we're going to talk about I-B-L-E, but not in this segment. Okay? That's going to be in the next one.
Okay.
Because we have to know which one to use. Is it A-B-L-E or I-B-L-E? Because they both sound the same, like comfortable, possible, horrible, okay? They all, that a bull at the end of the word all sounds the same. So kids ask themselves, which they end up asking their parents, how do I spell that? A-B-L-E or I-B-L-E? Because at school, you learn both of them. It's just you may not know which one to use, all right? So here's something really simple. We're going to start with the A-B-L-E, and I'm thinking again about the word comfortable, all right? So let's write comfort, because then we're going to add the able to it, all right? So can you spell comfort? It's 2 syllables,
Yeah.
okay? So it's C-O-M for come, and then fort is F-O-R-T, comfort. So we spell that with O-R there, all right? So now we're going to add able to it to make it comfortable, all right? And do you remember, Faith, that there are 2 ways to spell able? A-B-L-E and I-B-L-E. The question is, which one do I use? All right, we will choose. Here's how you know. We choose A-B-L-E if the word that you are adding it to is a complete word all by itself. Is comfort a complete word all by itself? In other words, can you use the word comfort in a sentence? Sure you could.
Yeah.
And so if you can use it, if the word itself is complete, and it's not just part of a word, comfort is a complete word, I want you to add A-B-L-E. So go ahead and write that at the end of yours and show the parents what your word looks like. So now comfortable, all right, and remember, there's 2 ways to spell able, A-B-L-E and I-B-L-E. But because the word is a whole word by itself, you're going to use A-B-L-E. Let's see if this works on another word. I'm thinking about the word dependable. Like Faith, I know you are a very dependable girl, okay? All right, so let's write, we want to add able to the base word depend. All right, let's write depend first of all. How about if I pick that up for you?
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's both write depend. Depend. Okay, now, remember we're adding able. And what are the 2 ways to spell able? A-B-L-E or I-B-L-E. Okay? Is depend a whole word all by itself? Yes, you could use it in a sentence, couldn't you?
I depend on you, and then I dependable on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're very close. Now, if you depend on me, that makes me dependable. So we want to add able to it. Was depend a whole word by itself?
Yep.
Which one are you going to choose? A-B-L-E or I-B-L-E?
A-B-L-E.
A-B-L-E, because it's a whole word all by itself. It's not just part of a word. So show the parents, that's hard to say, show the parents what that looks like. All right, so one more word real fast.
Okay.
Because now I think you have it. And it was that easy, wasn't it? Pretty much like magic.
Yep.
I'm thinking of the word valuable. Okay, like you could own something that is very valuable, all right? So you want to add able to the word value. Value. Can you spell value? Did you spell it like that? Does your word look like mine?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, is value, we want to add a bull to it to make the word valuable. Valuable. Okay. Is value a whole word by itself?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to use ABLE or IBLE?
ABLE.
ABLE. But before you can add ABLE, if the word ends with an E, do you remember that you're going to drop it?
Mhm.
We've talked about that
Yes.
in another episode. We have to drop the E and then add ABLE. Now show the parents what the word valuable looks like. And is that an easy thing to remember?
Mhm.
Yeah, it really is almost like magic. Okay, so 2 ways to spell it, but if the word makes a whole word by itself, then you use ABLE. Okay, because in another segment, Faith, we're going to find out when to use IBLE. But this is enough for this one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm just going to tell the parents thank you for watching, and why don't you tell them something?
For more information, go to mykidsturn.com. Thank you.